Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how you can use your smartphone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android device, how you can use that to control your DSLR. Now, just off the bat, let me just tell you that it might not work on all or any camera that you have. For example, I am using the Sony a7R III and I use the iPhone 11 Pro Max, as you can see here. So, and they are obviously compatible. Just one second, there's a bird here. Sorry. All right, so I found myself that because I set up the camera myself, I set up the lights myself, and basically do everything by myself. So I don't have a helping hand. So once I've set up the camera and I go and take a seat in front or I stand and I'm talking, and midway I realize I forgot to press the record button on the camera. I just wasted a lot of time and it just breaks the spontaneity of whatever I'm shooting. And more than that, I find myself always thinking that once I'm in front of the camera, I'm constantly left thinking, how is the frame looking now that I'm in it? Should I shift the camera to the left or right? Am I dead center? Or has it missed focus on my face? Or if I'm showing something to the camera, is it focusing on what I'm trying to show? Or is it focusing on my face? So a number of doubts there. And sometimes it also happens that I don't like the white balance. I don't like my skin tone, how it's looking in the camera. And this is where it's especially useful if you have a second screen. So most professionals would use a field monitor. So you buy that separately. It's a monitor that you can attach to the hot shoe and you connect it via cable. So it's just a bigger screen. If you want, you can flip it towards yourself and see it. Or in general, what I'm trying to say is you have to separately invest in a screen or a field monitor to check how it's shooting and how the frame is and everything. But if you have a smartphone and if it is able to connect to your camera via Wi-Fi, like the a7R III has a built-in Wi-Fi, so I connected to the Wi-Fi of my phone, and once these are paired, I can actually use an app that Sony has. It's called the Sony Imaging App. I'll leave a link in the description. With that, not only can I see myself on my smartphone or my iPad, I can even hit the record button. I can start and stop recording. I can change the aperture. I can change the ISO, the white balance. I can even do a mirror mode. So if I'm shooting myself, so that my right is also the monitor's right. So it's really, really useful. I will now show you how you set it up and I hope that helps. So let's get straight into how we set up the camera with the smartphone. Okay, so on your camera, what you first do is you press the menu button and then you simply go to the top tab, this one called Network. And if you come down, you have this option called Control with Smartphone. So now I have it set up. So the first one is on or off. If you keep it off, it does save battery, definitely. And always connected is once you've connected the phone, so it'll always keep searching for your phone, and if your phone is nearby, you can just go into the Wi-Fi settings and tap on it and it'll be connected instantly. If not, you can always go into connection and you'll just be scanning the QR code here and it'll start connection. So now if I go into settings, Wi-Fi, turn it on. And the first one that comes up, this is the Wi-Fi network of my a7R III. And now because I've already connected it, I've done pairing in the past, it automatically connected. So I go out. Next, I open the Imaging Edge mobile app from Sony. So as you can see, it's already connected here. So if I just press the start button right here, start remote operation, okay. So now it is going to show you whatever the camera is seeing. So if I bring the camera in front, there we go. So yeah. As for settings, as you can see, it's got the mode, the exposure mode. So you've got your options here, which you can change. Then you've got your shutter speed. Aperture is, they're not going to let you change this. It depends on the lens as well. that you'll have to change on the lens, but it's not something you would need on the go. And below that, you've got your ISO. All right. And let's just bring down your ISO. Okay. Now in the menu, you have white balance. So you can change it to whatever you want. It's really, really useful when you are shooting and you need to just change it on the go. So below that you have your record mode, so you can change this as well. So I have it set to 4K over here, so you can change it to AVC HD or XAVCS, whatever you want. You can even change the bitrate, so have it to the max over here. If you want, you can have grid lines, and mirror mode is something you can keep it on or off depending on if you're shooting yourself. It's best to keep it on because your right is also the camera's right at that point, so it's easy to maneuver whatever you're trying to show to the camera. So yeah, that's about it, and that is something really, really useful. If you found this useful, do give it a try, and if you have any problems, do let me know in the comment section below. I'll try my best to reply as soon as possible and help you guys out. Don't forget to subscribe to PureCast 9, hit like on this video, share it with your friends and family, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers!